He's a 6'5" forward. He's got 3 inches and 10 pounds on Jansen, so he'll be able to shoot over a lot of players, and he's also got more weight, so he should make him a better post defender. I like that move. They're experimenting with that small forward position, but I think that Nally makes a good fit.
Spartans starting a zone, and it creates a turnover. David Black will control it. Here's Javi Alvarez. He'll bring it up for the Spartans wearing their home white, trimmed in blue and silver. TJ Duckett, the big guy inside, working against Ayers. Zucker and Alvarez, both three-point threats from the outside, along with David Black. There's Javi with that great speed. This is Zucker. TJ working hard inside. He's going to go off the glass from the right side. He'll miss it. And Ayers and TJ keep it alive. Ball's loose, and we've got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. Foul's going to go against Case. Foul will go against TJ Duckett.
Well, that's a guy that they're going to want to feed the ball to early. The evolution of the post-up game for TJ Duckett has taken a massive leap from his second to third year. He is a viable option down low in the post, and you can see that they posted him up twice but didn't get the result they wanted.
This is Montague. He can hit that, and he'll shoot the first one, and it rims out. Rochester gets the rebound, though. That's Tucker Knox with the follow. Nally wearing 32, the freshman who's receiving his first start for the Case Western Reserve University Spartans. This is Zucker with the basketball. David Black, nice spin move, shot off the glass. David will go to the foul line, he'll shoot 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can get David Black going strong to the rim with an excellent spin move inside, that takes his offensive game to a whole nother level. We know that he can shoot the 3-ball. In fact, he's gone 10 of 16 against Rochester a season ago from 3-point range. But if you get him penetrating off of the dribble, he's going to be one of the Spartans' best offensive players. He already is, but that would complement to his 3-point game.
Black makes them both. Game 1 of a doubleheader today here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. The women will follow this matchup. That's Ayers along the baseline and Nally with the rebound. For Smith, there's Javi Alvarez with a long-range 3. Tucker Knox came down with a rebound. Here comes Rochester quickly the other way. This is Montague. Montague with the left hand. Mac Montague averaging 17 points per game this season. Him and Sambor Smith are the top 2 scorers for this Rochester basketball team.
And that was a heck of a move in traffic.
Whistle away from the ball. I believe it's going to go against TJ Duckett. That'll be his second in the first 2 minutes. It is. So that's not good news for Case, because Duckett at 6'7" is really their big post guy defensively. And if you look at Rochester's lineup, and there's a look at their head coach, Luke Lakurtzi. He's got Zach Ayers at 6'10", Tucker Knox at 6'7" in that lineup, and if Case loses Duckett, which they did, that hurts them defensively. Eric Black's going to replace TJ Duckett. Eric's been a starter most of his career. He's coming off the bench lately. That's Zucker for 3, missed it. And Boris Smith with the rebound.
And Zucker went 7 of 10 from 3-point range against these guys a season ago. So the Spartans, at least in terms of shooting the 3, they figured it out against these Yellow Jackets a season ago. So got to get those 3 balls falling early.
Montague missed the shot. David Black steals it from his brother Eric, and Javi Alvarez will bring it up for Case. Early on here, just 3 minutes gone. Rochester with a 2-point lead. Eric Black working inside, and Mac Montague came in and stole the basketball. Good active hands and anticipation that time by the senior guard. Wittig with the ball out near the circle. Jacob Wittig. This is Boris Smith inside. Ayers. Zach Ayers.
Ayers just way too long and got great position on Eric Black. Went with the up and under and scored it easily, and he's used to doing that. That's a veteran move by a veteran player.
Beautiful pass from Javi Alvarez to Eric Black, and Black got fouled hard as he went up for the layup.
He'll get a really good, clean look at it right here, going up strong, and Javi Alvarez with an excellent feed, and Eric's going to pay the price, but hopefully he'll be able to connect on both free throws. He's been much improved from the foul line in his junior season.
Fouls on Tucker Knox. That's Knox's first. Sam Jansen comes in to give Colin Zucker a rest. It's that guard for guard bench move that Case is hoping gives them fresh legs later in the game. Boris Smith with the basketball. Wittig out front along with Montague. Montague now has it. Three very talented guards. Wittig does a nice job of distributing, and Boris Smith and Montague just spot up and shoot that three. Rochester has made 155 threes this season. They go inside this time. It's Ayers against Eric Black, and Eric fouled him. Zach Ayers will get 2 free throws.
Oh, that's about 4 minutes gone by. 3 fouls on the Spartans, and all 3 of them have been on bigs. That is not good news for Case Western Reserve at all. You already got Duckett with 2, and Eric picks up his first. So, you know, they're still going to have to contest, but they really just have to stay out of foul trouble. Got to stay available late in games.
This Rochester basketball team shoots 68% from the free throw line as a team, and Ayers is pretty much there with the team average. He's a 64% free throw shooter.
Yeah, and Ron, it's really not every day that you would say that you got a team shooting under 70% from the line, and yet you're 14-1. I mean, that really shows the damage that they can do in the half court, running the floor, and then also at the defensive end.
David Black out top with Javi Alvarez. Cross court. Three's in the air, and it's good. It's Connor Nally.
And I think that's why Nally is in the starting lineup. He's got great length, 6'5". He is a very quick catch and shoot release. And with him being a lefty, it gives your defense a different look.
Boris Smith for 3. Got it.
Yeah, Boris Smith shoots over 50% from anywhere on the floor, 17.5 a game. He's just a very active player in every sense of the word, especially on the offensive end, shooting the basketball.
Michael Mangan will bring the ball up for Rochester. Mangan gets a high screen. Almost threw it away. Boris Smith saved it into the arms of the Spartans. This is Sam Jansen. Kicks it back. Javi Alvarez controls. Spartans are down 5. It's 11-6. Alvarez to the line. Missed the shot. Tip goes Rochester's way. Boris Smith and Alvarez fight for it, and Sam Boris Smith will control.
And that's still what you want Javi Alvarez to do. I mean, he drew a crowd and got a lot of attention to his cause, but just on that rubber rim.
David Black saves the rebound, and the Spartans will come the other way.
And Todd McGinnis wants a specific play ran here on this possession. Try to get the Spartans a bucket and get them within 1 possession.
Shot was partially blocked, and then great active hands that time by Ryan Clamage. Clamage saved it for the Yellow Jackets, and they'll come the other way. Montague with a nice feed, and there's an easy bucket for Andrew Lundstrom, and a quick timeout by the Spartans of Case Western Reserve University. Here's the look at the feed. And the easy lay-in. We'll be back.
Everyone loves a comeback, right? Especially when that comeback is Queso Diablo from Qdoba, full of spicy satisfaction to take you straight to queso bliss. That fiery, smoky sensation you've been craving has returned. Celebrate the comeback of Queso Diablo, available now and for an infinite time, only at Qdoba Mexican Grill.
Eddie, I think Case needs to be very careful here. I mean, I know there's only 6 minutes gone in this basketball game, but this is a Rochester team that is averaging, their average margin of victory is 15 points. They score 80 a game. Their opponents are held to 65. This could turn ugly in a hurry. if the Spartans don't sustain some sort of competitive closeness. Fouls against Case, another foul against another big. Fouls against Michael Hollis, that's his first. There's a look at that bench. It's got Eric Black and TJ Duckett on it right now because combined they've got 3 fouls in the first 4 minutes of this game.
And as you can tell, the Spartans going very, very small. 3 guards and really 2 forwards without a true center. This is a Spartans team that really needs to get it done, get some more ball movement and get more player movement defensively. Just trying to get a little bit more active with that smaller size.
3 seconds to shoot. This is Wittig. He'll force up a 3. It's a long 3, and it missed long, and Alvarez came down with a rebound, a whistle and a foul underneath. Foul will go against the Yellow Jackets. Ryan Clamage will be called with the personal foul. There's Clamage, number 33 from Lake Forest Academy in Lake Forest, Illinois.
You see Javi taking all of the responsibilities, putting this team on his shoulders, coming down hard with a rebound. He has been active in just about every way the Spartans could have asked him to do.
Duckett's back in. So a good look at TJ, number 44 for Case. There's a long-range 3. Duckett got the rebound. Shots up. No foul was called. Hollis kept it, and we'll see as we sort it out. There's a foul underneath. It's not a shooting foul. There's a good look at Hollis. Fouls on Clamage, that's his second. This is Jake Lavis with the basketball. Lavis, number 2, with it now. And that was just a miscommunication that time. I think Sam Hansen thought Hollis was going to go down more to the block. Did not. And it's a turnover. There's a look at Luke Flakertzy. He's the head basketball coach of the Rochester Yellow Jackets in his 7th year. His team won University Athletic Association championships in 2011 and in 2013. Wittig with the ball, they'll bring it back out. 10 seconds to shoot. Working against Duckett. Smart move, TJ with 2 fouls. You figure he's not going to play overly aggressive defense. This is Lavis with it. Now Alvarez. 11:50 left, opening half, and we've got a hold inside. Foul will go against Jacob Wittig. You can see why he was holding Eddy, because Wittig's at 5'11", and he was matched up in a mismatch against the 6'6" Michael Hollis.
Right, and that was a rather effective switch run by Hollis and Javi Alvarez. Javi was ready and waiting to attack the rim right there, but the whistle was called shortly thereafter.
Zucker and Hollis working that baseline. Kicks it out. This is Lavis on the drive, left-handed, up and over the rim. And Jake Lavis has his first 2.
That's a guy that the Spartans are really going to need a lot of activity from today. The junior Jake Lavis, one of the most experienced players on the floor, a guy who has been there and done that. He needs to contribute for the Spartans to have a chance.
Wittig from Ayers, missed it long. Duckett and Zucker fought for the rebound, and it turns into a Rochester possession. So the Yellow Jackets will bring it back out. This is Montague. Wittig again draws the defense, lays it up himself, and Colin beats TJ for the rebound that time.
How about Colin Zucker on the boards, averaging 4 rebounds a night? I mean, he is just there when you need him, down low, whenever you need yourself a rebound.
Hollis for 3. Duckett stole it from Ayers and got the putback.
Well, that has gotten TJ Duckett a lot of consideration for one of the top spots on this Spartans team. He has become one of the best offensive rebounders that the UAA has to offer, cleaning the glass. He's doing his thing.
Ayers with a nice feed. They're going to work it. This is Montague. Montague's got 53 threes in the season. You got to keep an eye on him at all times. Ayers with 7 seconds on the shot clock. And how about that? Zach Ayers from about 23 feet. Rochester wants a full timeout. They'll take it on the Zach Ayers 3. We'll take one too. Spartans are down 6 with 10:26 left.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Eddy taking a look at how things are shaping up numbers-wise right now in the first 10 minutes of this basketball game. Spartans are down 6. How about their shooting?
Yeah, I would definitely say that the length of the Rochester Yellow Jackets has bothered the Spartans' shot selection here in this game. Just 1 of 6 from three-point range, but the big bucket by TJ Duckett laying it up there. Spartans only at 25% from the field, and that's a concern because this is a Spartans team offensively. We know they can score. They can push the pace and the tempo of the game, get the ball up the floor, but only 25%. They're going to want to improve on that number.
Levis traveled with the basketball, got it from Zucker, and just started out in a sprint.
Yeah, and those are just little mistakes that Todd McGinnis's club cannot afford to make. I mean, you got to capitalize on as many offensive possessions as you get because Rochester, they can score the best of them too.
Javi Alvarez is getting extended rest. That's exactly to game plan for the Spartans of Case Western Reserve. Nice ball fake and a drive and a good finish by Michael Mangan.
I think that like 9 or 10 different players touched the ball that time. I'd say every player on the floor for the Rochester Yellow Jackets touched that ball twice. Excellent ball movement by the Yellow Jackets.
Levis thinking about a 3. He'll take the 3. Rattled around, wouldn't go. Duckett tried to keep it alive, did he? It will go to Rochester.
And Levis is a guy that can pull up from point blank range. Almost got it to go because he's a guy with range, but just didn't get the right result that he would have liked to. But I think as a three-point shooter, Ron, you're going to be more confident when Duckett is on the floor just because of his offensive rebounding abilities.
The original 5 back in the game now for Case with Alvarez, Zucker, Nally with defense on Montague, David Black, and TJ Duckett. Montague, long 3, left-handed look, dropped it.
Yeah, and we saw Montague hit a 3 in warm-ups before the game about 10 to 12 feet behind the line. This one's about 5 or 6 feet behind the line, but a smooth stroke gets it done from three-point land.
Spartans are down 11. We'll be back after the break.
With 31 unique creations to choose from, there's something for everyone to love at Dave's Cosmic Subs. Meat lovers, vegetarians, and everyone in between agree that our freshly baked bread, high-quality ingredients, and homemade sauces make us the best in Cleveland. Come on into Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry to experience legendary subs in a cosmic atmosphere. And don't forget, we deliver. It's as easy as dialing 216-320-0330. Be the hit of the party. Order Dave's.
That's what people came to the game dressed in today, just pullovers. It's that kind of day in northeastern Ohio. The temperatures are supposed to reach the mid-60s. They were 63 yesterday, and it is a very, very odd winter we are having. Number 10 for Rochester is Mac Montague. He became a 1,000-point career scorer on Friday night in Pittsburgh against Carnegie Mellon. He is the 29th in school history. He's the one that just hit the 3. And actually, there are 2 1,000-point career scorers on the floor for Rochester most of the time in Sam Borst Smith and Mac Montague, and that's what the Case defense has to really think about. That's Borst Smith with a steal of Alvarez. Sam's going to take it the other way, and Javi knocked it out of bounds. No foul. Rochester will keep it.
And Ron, that is no surprise to us that this loaded Rochester team has not 1 but 2 1,000-point scorers. I mean, if you're winning at a clip that they are winning right now at 14-1, you're going to have some scorers on your team, and you're going to have more than one, that's for sure.
Wittig looking for someone, finds Montague. Spartans are down 11. This is Ayers working against that zone. Wittig will find Boris Smith outside. Ayers hit a 3 moments ago. He's working against Alvarez. That's Wittig for 3. Missed it short. Rochester got the rebound. David Black with a block. And the Yellow Jackets will keep it. They'll have 29 seconds to shoot.
Yeah, guys like David Black and his brother Eric and TJ, they can block shots. I mean, David was just in the right spot at the right time, and you can see by the replay he got all ball, but for Rochester, they get new life.
This is Montague off the screen. Thought he was going to shoot it. I think Ayers, his teammate, did as well. His coach just yelled, "Shoot it."
You know, sometimes the game of basketball can be a lot simpler than we really make it out to be. Either you shoot it or you don't, and they didn't do it that time.
Alvarez working against Montague. For Smith with good hands. Zucker got it back and laid it up, and it dropped.
Well, if Colin Zucker is going to continue to make a name for himself, he's going to do some scoring inside, and he's going to have that opportunity off of the slash.
On the run, inside, it's Ayers with a good feed, and it was stolen, though. Connor Nally picked it off. TJ Duckett quickly the other way. Duckett off the glass, and that's a goaltend. Goaltend will go against Tucker Knox.
And it's a pretty good contest, especially in transition by Knox, but they're trying to return the favor.
Ayers working against Duckett, and TJ, all he can do is stand straight up, hands extended, because he does not want to pick up his third foul with 7:37 left to play in just the first half. So give Rochester credit for being smart in that way. They're going inside a lot with Ayers against Duckett. This is Alvarez with the basketball. They'll work it inside to Duckett. Duckett against Ayers. Shot was partially blocked, knocked out of bounds off of Rochester.
Well, I just like the fact that the Spartans are continuing to keep TJ's confidence level up despite his 2 fouls by continuing to look for him down on the block. He's a guy that can really throw his weight around and get good position down low on the block. It's just a matter of, is he going to finish or not?
Zucker for 3 off an inbound from Inzar. Ball will stay with Case. Darius Inzar has checked in. He's from Hackley High School in Pomona, New York. He's a freshman guard, 6'1". Great quickness. This is Duckett, back to Zucker. Collin will spot up, shoot the 3, makes it.
And somewhere, as the dust clears, Mac Montague had a little collision there. He went to the floor. Ball found TJ. TJ found the open man, and that was Zucker for a triple.
Rochester, they don't want to get in the game of trading threes with these guys. That's Ryan Clamage. You know, Case is a pretty good three-point shooting team as Inzar scores on a layup. Darius Inzar. Case has got just over 120 threes on the season, and as I said, Eddie, a good three-point shooting team. When you look at these guys, Rochester, they're at nearly 160 as they go inside.
Yeah, and with a team that has so many three-point shots made, you would expect a higher volume of threes, but they shoot quality threes, Ron. I mean, they work for every three-point shot that they get. They're just not going to chuck up a ton of them and hope that some of them go.
Force Smith with a steal. Zucker against Force Smith, and they fouled him as he went up, and he's going to make the shot. Force Smith with great body control.
Yeah, I'll say, I mean, he got the friendly roll as well. It was a 1-on-2, so he did not have numbers that time, but continued to push the pace and have the Spartans defenders on their heels in transition. That's an excellent offensive move going coast to coast, and with that great body control, he gets the finish for the three-point play. That's probably one of the biggest reasons, Ron, why he is a 1,000 three-point scorer because not only can he shoot, but he can get inside and he can just absorb some contact. I mean, you have to be able to do that if you're going to be an elite scorer in this league.
12-point lead, largest of the game for the Yellow Jackets. Zucker, a step back three off the glass, and it went. Colin Zucker, not sure he wanted to go glass, but he did, and it counts. He's got 8. Montague steps up inside the three-point line. Mac Montague does a great job of squaring those shoulders up off the dribble.
And not only that, but he really gets up in the air. I mean, he's got an ability to shoot over a lot of people. There's not many defenders that would be able to contest his shot.
Colin Zucker was going baseline, and Javi thought he was going corner. And that miscommunication turns into a turnover. It's 33-22, Rochester up 11. This 11-point spread has stayed pretty consistent for the last 4 minutes. For Smith, defense doesn't come out. He'll shoot the three. Long rebound is back into the hands of Rochester, and that's Ryan Clamage. Todd McGinnis doesn't like that. Calls the timeout. We'll take one too. Spartans are down 13.
Everyone loves a comeback, right? Especially when that comeback is Queso Diablo from Qdoba, full of spicy satisfaction to take you straight to queso bliss. That fiery, smoky sensation you've been craving has returned. Celebrate the comeback of Queso Diablo, available now and for an infinite time, only at Qdoba Mexican Grill.
Eric Black, Colin Zucker, TJ Duckett, Jake Lavis will head out of that case huddle, head back onto the floor with some work to do. They knew that they'd have a rough go today. They knew that they'd have to play, top-level basketball to take on this 14-1 Rochester Yellow Jackets team ranked 8th in the country. And the beauty or the curse, however you want to look at it, it was a curse the other night for Case when they had a 14-point lead over Emory. The beauty or the curse of this league is no lead is really safe, Eddie. So a 13-point lead by Rochester still doesn't, spell doom for this Case men's basketball team. They just need to make sure they stay within striking distance, especially as this last 4 minutes of the half close out. This is Lavis. Boy, the errant passing is going to kill him, though. That's the second straight possession that a lazy pass has turned into a bucket the other way. Yep. Traveling that time by Tucker Knox, so we'll take the basket away.
Well, Ron, I'll tell you what, I feel like there's a pretty even split between, in terms of the Spartans' turnovers. I would say half of them are errant passes, and the other half are actually just really great defensive plays by Rochester. I mean, they got 3 seniors in their starting lineup, so they have veteran players who know where the passes are going to go. They just step in the way and pluck the ball loose.
Shot was blocked, and I believe Knox got more than the ball. Foul will not go against Knox. It'll go against Michael Mangan. That is Michael's first.
That's Nally off of that curl, and I think he's going to be a pretty effective player off of that curl. That shot looked good, but just the player got a piece of it.
Fouls on Sam Smith, not Mangan. Jacob Wittig will check in. We'll check in for Tucker Knox. It's Colin Zucker right there, number 10. And at the free throw line, shooting his second free throw will be Connor Nally. This is Wittig off a screen, finds a teammate. 3 in the corner was missed, and Rochester controls the rebound. They'll get a fresh 30 and another shot at it. Wittig steps up over Eric Black, missed it, and Eric got the rebound. Eric Black strong to the basket and made it.
That was a really strong move. That's an excellent individual effort by Eric Black, who we haven't heard of much here this afternoon. Just 3 points for Eric, but excellent strong move. He's really the only guy in the Spartans that can make a move like that, and you got a 10-point game all of a sudden.
Wittig off a couple of high screens. Clamage with it. Thought about a three. Goes to his teammate Wittig. He'll shoot the three and he'll make it. Good patient ball movement. They didn't get rattled.
They just seem to make all of the right passes at all of the right times. I mean, that comes with experience with these veteran guys that they have.
Nally steps up. Connor Nally has 7 points.
Not a bad debut in the starting lineup thus far for Nally.
Rochester really spreads the floor. Wittig steps up, shoots a three. Eric Black fights for it. Clamage comes down with it for Rochester. They really spread that floor, Eddie.
Well, and they also slow it down.
And when you spread the floor, you get looks like that. Lead is at 13 inside 2 minutes. Connor Nally for a long three. Duckett with the rebound. TJ got the putback. That rebound was all about position.
Oh, yeah, it was. And TJ just in the right spot at the right time, going up hard for the ball, cleaning the glass.
Clamage, it's a 2. They're going to give him a 3. Foot was close to the line.
And that three-point percentage just continues to go through the roof for Rochester. Just very tough to defend. They're so active around the ball.
That's Zucker for 3. It went in, came back out. Boy, did Case need that. They didn't get it. Foul's on TJ Duckett. Minute 14 left in the half. Picks up his 3rd foul. You'll see him quickly head to the bench so he doesn't get number 4. Michael Hollis checks in for Case. He'll replace Duckett. Spartans are down 14. It's the largest deficit of this first half. There's a look at that Spartan bench. Javi Alvarez, Eric Black, along with Jake Lavis.
A lot of young players in right now for the Spartans. I look at the floor and I see 3 freshmen.
Boy, beautiful pass from Zucker to Eric Black, and Eric gets his 5th point of this opening half. Active hands, creates a turnover. 44 seconds left. This is Zucker with the basketball. Collin gets a high screen, gets it back to Eric Black, shot off, and Eric's going to shoot 2 free throws. Ayers is going to pick up the foul.
Well, and I think if the Spartans are going to pick up the offensive pace here, I think pick and roll wise, they have to get a little bit more action and good synergy between Zucker and Eric, but he does have to go to the charity stripe. But, you know, Eric's got a pretty quick first step when he sets that pick, and he can glide to the rim as quickly as he wants. So that's going to be a go-to move for the Spartans because he makes just 1 of 2.
Pretty much his average, 2 of 4 from the foul line so far this afternoon. Montague and Borst Smith working it out top. This is Montague with the basketball. We're at 18 seconds. Ayers along that baseline, soft shot. Won't go. Eric Black with the rebound. They've got time. 12 seconds left in the opening half. Zucker with the basketball. Spartans are down 11. This is Zucker looking for a teammate. Gets one in Jansen, and Jansen threw the ball away. Try to get it to Eric Black. Borst Smith's going to fire one up, and he doesn't get it up and doesn't get it off. And we're going to go into halftime. Spartans down 11, 43-32 as both teams head to their locker room.